Hello everyone. Today is a very exciting day. We have come to the end of our season. Today's episode is the last episode. Yep, last episode of season 1. And we've got a special guest today in studio. The creator, the womb of the brand, the everything, like anything that you can think of, the CEO of our Yakgona brand. My name is Musima, your host for the day, forever, for every day, aka Momo. We're out here in Boxbeck today, obviously, interviewing our CEO to get her story as to how the product became about and how it started changing people's lives. Mrs. Mashabela. Welcome. It is such an honor. A lot of people know the brand, but they don't know the lady behind it. And we find that most of the time people think companies are owned by men, especially successful companies. And I am proud to say this brand, guys, this brand is owned by a woman. So we are doing it for ourselves. We don't need men, Mrs. Mashabela, I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers out there. Tell them who you are, where you come from, what you're all about, and you're the brand. You are the brand. So tell them about the brand.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Momo, for having me. Yo, good evening. Everybody's
been here at me now.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lerato Mashabela. I am the brand founder for Yakgona and a director at Agata Lonia Chemicals. I am a mother of 2. I come all the way from Limpopo, Begersford.
Yes.
Yeah.
A very small town, by the way, called Hamashamutan.
Yes.
Very small, like, guys, literally small, like this small, I've been there. And I could not believe that such an amazing woman came from there. But it is true, dynamite comes from small packages. So, Mrs. Mashabela, here I am today, affiliated with the product, with the brand, with everything. It has been a journey.
Yeah, it has.
And I'm sure a lot of people out there would like to know how the journey started and where it is now.
So first of all, Momone, I would love to thank you. I've been watching the previous episodes.
Yes.
From episode 1 up to the last episode.
Yes.
I cannot believe that how much this brand has impacted so many people out there. I knew that we are making an impact, but I wasn't. When they were coming out and telling the story, their own stories, I was so touched.
That's when you realized how powerful
like
it is.
you. No, that's when I realized, all right, me VIP, man. I'm a very important person, man.
Yes.
So, but then I would like to thank you for bringing us this platform so that we can come and share our journeys, our real life stories, our own experiences, and for that I got you a present.
Wow! Guys, I can't believe you! You didn't tell me!
I have to start the show with this. It has been an amazing...
God, guys! I'm just about to cry. I've been crying a lot. So
I bought you a little something.
Can I not cry today?
You have been amazing.
Thank you so much.
You narrated our brand so well.
I'm
so impressed.
I am so excited. Guys, this is my gift from our very own CEO. So you can imagine. I'm going to put this in a museum in my house. Okay? I'm not using it for whatever reason. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. When the opportunity came and I pitched the idea to you, it was just an idea, and we never thought it would come to life until we agreed upon it and we took it out there and said, look, let's start working on this because discussion doesn't help.
Yeah.
And here we are today.
And
it's happening.
Today,
and I go to bed every day or every time after the show thinking, damn, we have a powerful brand. Damn, I never knew this. This brand actually did so much to people's lives. And it's such a fulfillment. It's actually more fulfilling than selling a box to the next person because we are in actual fact giving to the people out there. We are in actual fact, giving hope where there isn't any left. And for me, it has been the most amazing journey being here, understanding where people come from and what they do for a living, what they were doing for a living, what they're doing now, and how much their lives have transformed.
Yeah.
And it's all thanks to you. All of us, actually, we've had our lives changed through Yakgona. Whether you had 3 rands in your pocket, but it was now obviously added, and it's now 10 rands.
It's
so we've all, benefited financially in any way, spiritually, getting to know people, getting to understand, how people live out there, and how difficult it is for a normal South African to just have money for bread.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You have no idea how powerful
that's
this
why
is.
I'm saying, like, this, it's an eye-opener.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
We don't just have a powerful brand, we've got a powerful God.
Yes.
Because I believe that this is God's work.
Yeah.
There is no any other person that we can come and say, Gwenze uzbanibani. It's not me.
No,
I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Ngicela ukuzwa manje ama episode mawaloka andlala ngithi
I didn't know.
I didn't know. Only God.
Only God.
And uye kuphela emele simpraise,
Yeah.
simbonge for this brand. Yeah.
Wow. So now you are here, CEO of a company.
A whole CEO.
A whole CEO. You were at some point
Yes.
And you never thought. Where exactly did it start?
My journey as a person, I think I come from a polygamous family.
Yes.
My father had 2 wives
and
a whole lot of 10 children. And I am number 9.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
Yeah.
When your father has got so many children, it's hard for them to even pay attention.
They don't have time.
Yeah.
It's just too many of you.
It's just too many.
Yeah.
I've always been different from the rest of my family, I believe. In everything that I've been doing, the way I think, the way I do things. I'm the only person who matriculated in my whole family.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, guys? Did you hear that? The only person who matriculated.
Yeah, I am the only person who actually went. I cannot go matric. Yeah. So at the age of 13, I think that's where I became independent. I became like my own person. I had to rely on myself. I could realize that you may have parents, but that doesn't necessarily mean
you've got a support system.
You've got support system and stuff like that. You as a person, you need to
support yourself.
So at the age of 13, my mother sent me to go and live with my dad. I think it was because she wanted me to get a better education in Gauteng, because I used to live in Limpopo. So back in Limpopo, the good education there wasn't so good. All those things. It was just not proper. So she wanted me to move to Gauteng. At least I could get a better education there. So I moved from her care and I went to live with my father. It was the most difficult time of my life. But I thank God for being God, because I think that's when I learned to just survive.
You actually developed what we call thick skin.
I think so.
It developed from there, because it's either you had thick skin, it's survive or die type of thing. It's one of those situations. Not necessarily meaning die as in die, but it's either you survive and you become stronger and stronger, or you just perish. It's entirely up to you, So now you are living with your dad, you are living with your stepmom and your stepsister.
And I'm also becoming a teenager.
So all those issues of teenagers are also cropping in.
I'm on my own, because a father is just being a father. I'm not trying to blame him or what, but he was just being a dad. He doesn't know a lot of things about raising a girl child. He doesn't know what a girl child needs. And I was also afraid of him. I couldn't, if I needed something, I couldn't I couldn't go to him and be like, I couldn't go to him and say, hey, Papa, ki toka roll on, or stuff like that. So na kharekile bupi, let's share, that's all.
Or the rest of the he provided
So
money.
I had to figure things myself.
Yeah.
So I think that's where my journey started.
Yeah.
I remember there was this other time, I was in grade 8, I think, it's Skolong. When I come back, ke apula uniform, I find myself for a kitapile.
Yeah.
I
didn't
I wasn't
know.
even expecting that. I didn't even know who to tell.
Because there's no one.
There's no one. My mom is not there. My dad, I don't even know how to approach him.
Yeah.
And
because you don't know what's happening. No one had that discussion with you,
Yeah. So during that process, I'm panicking. I don't know what else to do because from the little information that I got, I know what this thing is gonna
carry
on for days.
Yes.
And I told me, so what am I going to do? 1 + 1, kinka kuranta.
Yes. Yeah. Newspaper.
Yeah, newspaper. Newspaper. That was my pet.
Yeah.
My first experience.
Yo.
Yao diaper
was
a newspaper at the age of 13.
Guys. These sanitary pads drives are very important. Very, very important. Because we take sanitary pads for granted because we can buy it. You can afford it. You have it at home always, And even if you don't have it, you can quickly just pop into a shop and buy it. There are people who actually don't even have money to buy it. There's people that can't even afford it. Girls don't go to school because it's that time of the month and they don't have sanitary pads. Such conversations are very important. We need to have these conversations as a community because, guys, abantwana bethu bayagowa and because awumzalanga doesn't mean that's not your child. Abantwana bamantombazana bayagowa and we need to be there for every child if we can. Especially as women, we need to empower these young girls, guide them through life, mentor them basically into becoming the better versions of themselves. And unfortunately, with our guest here today, she never had that. But she groomed herself. And because she groomed herself, she's taken upon herself to actually make sure that she grooms each and every girl child that she comes across, which is an amazing thing. So now you carry on. You're there with your mom, stepmom. How's the treatment at home?
Sure. It was... I don't even know how to explain it. Some of the things, because I even forgot them.
Yeah, but it was horrible.
I remember Movite, that brown mutoho.
Yeah. The one that you mix with water.
The one that you mix with water. That was my...
That's your meal?
That was my meal. Because my father he didn't know these things happened. I didn't even tell him.
Yeah.
But nebusa fitli kona. But nebabu fitla. Because about tshwanela, yeah. I remember the only thing ne ke khona go accessa ne ile ona motogo o. So ba fitla dijo. The TV kontlung, you wouldn't enjoy watching TV on your own. My stepsister would come and disconnect.
Yeah.
When I watch TV, it's disconnected.
Yeah.
And then you wonder
or
what happened.
What she wants.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, but then those things
didn't
build. I remember this other time, I was looking for my shoe on Sunday. Polish. I can normally when ukena school or prepare dilo on Sunday for Mondays. Weekend you're just playing.
Yeah.
And then Sunday I want to polish my shoes so that Monday they can be ready. I mean, I think it was in the evening. I'm looking for my shoe. I just find one. Everywhere in the house. Where could, and it can have only one pair of shoe. And me and my stepsister are utlwana at that time, and I can't ask her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, because now there's this thing, you're looking for it silently.
Yeah, I look for it silently.
Yeah.
The whole house, turn everything upside down. And then
And you took it off ka Friday.
Yeah, and then Monday I have to go to school. One. I don't know what happened. I bathed. And then I get okay, if I don't find it, whatever shoes,
yeah,
and I'll
just
go to school. Yeah, so come on, in my mind, something like bula or drop, check.
Yeah.
But it's a weird place to look at because
why would it be there?
I don't find my shoe. Another mind, no, search everything. In the wardrobe, it's there. Jacket.
Yeah.
No, it's not it's in inside an arm.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's why.
So it's here, literally. And you wouldn't have guessed.
And then I asked myself, what kind of people are they?
And that's destruction.
Yeah.
If you look at it this way, it's destruction. It's evilness at its worst, because why wouldn't you want the next person to go to school?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want the next person to go to school? Whether you are born by the same mother or not, you are born from the same mother or not, at the end of the day, she's your sister.
Yeah.
She's your father's daughter.
You see,
So
but then
it makes her your sister.
Yeah.
And for that person to be like that, one thing that I've realized is that as adults, it's very important to be kind so that our kids can learn from us.
Mm-hmm.
If I hate another child and I hate her openly in front of my kids, that will obviously escalate to them hating that child or hating other kids for that matter, because that's how I do things.
So I opened up to my mother and I told her, this is kind of a situation, and my mother had to move me from my father's house, and I own rentela somewhere in a family friend. Yeah. So towards matric, I moved from my father's yard. A family friend. That's how I got to focus and complete my matric.
Do you think you would have completed your matric had you been in the same house?
I'm not sure, but by God's grace,
you probably would have.
Yeah.
But it would have been a very difficult.
Yeah,
time.
it was difficult. Yeah, it was messing up with my mind,
your mental state. So now here you are. You live in Korumu on your own. Okay, you've got family.
Yeah, I've got a family friend there. At least it's better. Yeah, the situation
and
is now
treating you
better.
much better. So you finish your matric.
Yes, I finished my matric. I'm so excited. I'm happy. I think everyone was so proud of me.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else.
For you.
And my father, by that time now, ujile pension. There's nothing else he can do.
Yeah.
So now you have to start fending for yourself now.
So
now you have to.
You're old now, so do your own thing.
Do your own thing.
Yeah.
So my first job ever was being, I think, a cashier at KFC. I learned a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think you're not learning curve.
Yes.
Like working.
Customer
service and stuff like that. Yeah. So I learned a lot of things at KFC.
Dealing with different types of people.
Angry, happy,
yes,
sad, ridiculous. All those type of people. I can only cashier. And that's why I met my husband.
Oh, so he was there to buy?
Yeah.
Street rice too? Welcome back. We are still here with Mrs. Mashabela, the CEO of Agata Lonia Chemicals. She created this brand for the people. She was not selfish to keep it to herself. She shared the little pie that she had with the rest of South Africa, and for that we'll forever be grateful. So now you meet your husband.
Yeah.
He's there to buy street rice 2 or 3 or even 1. But he's there to buy.
Yeah.
And then he sees you.
I liked him from the queue.
You loved him. So you actually were attracted to him.
I was attracted. Yeah. So I saw him.
And you're like, hey.
I was like,
this guy.
I want to have that guy. Like, I want to have that one. And then
so those were
my colleagues were like, next customer.
Yeah.
Yo, guy. A rude customer. He was a rude customer to me.
And you were like,
you was like, turn off. What a turn off.
Right. He can go somewhere else and have food. Yeah.
He was so rude.
So he gave you difficulty.
He gave me difficulty, and then I think he came back again. I think for the third time, that's when he wanted my number, and the rest is history.
I think him being difficult because after I've spent a little bit of time, not a little bit, a lot of time with him, you know, and I've realized he is a personality assessor. Every time you're with Mashabela, he'll say something or do something to irritate you deliberately because he wants to see are you able to handle it or not. And that's the kind of person he is. And unless you figure out who he is, you will think he's as rude as hell. But he's the most amazing man I've ever come across.
Yeah, so I worked at KFC for, I think it was 3 years.
3 years.
2011, 12, 13,
so
until 2013.
Your son was 3 years.
Yeah. So the reason why I left, it was because you're repeating the same thing over and over and over every day. So I just became disconnected with my work, and I felt like I wanted more. Because I could see that there is no future for me here. What else can I be? Because I also wanted more. I can't be a cashier forever. Yeah. And it was also taking up my time to find myself. I became unemployed for quite some time. I think 2013, 14, 15. Yeah.
That's 3 years.
16.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing, no income.
Nothing. But then during that process, I was also interested in like being independent. What else can I do? What else can I do? So I started my own business, my first business that failed. So
because before success it must fail.
Yeah, so I opened my first business in 2014, I think. I was doing a laundry business. So I was collecting people's laundry and I was washing them.
So you've always been connected with soap.
You see? Now I come to think of it, you're right. Yeah, so my first business was a laundry business. I collect our washing for 150. Yo. I was actually going and collecting the washing. And most of the customers check on obviously, they stay alone, the bachelors. So I was going to their rooms, pick up the chacha per basket, and I'd take them, wash, iron, and then return them. It went on and on. My husband, my boyfriend then, he was not a husband then, he was like, you can't.
This can't be it.
You can't.
Yeah.
It's not safe.
Yeah.
For you, go the room.
At the same time.
No, he wasn't putting it that way.
Obviously,
he was just he was highlighting my safety.
Yes.
These people about phone, and then when it's business. What if? What if you go there and then you're not safe?
Yeah. So his safety is for him. You're not safe because they're gonna take.
You're not safe because you are a woman. You go into a men's space. What if something happens there? He's not gonna have it. I had to reconsider, Pella.
Because now,
and in this world,
South
Africa is not safe. Sometimes so we could go there and then I put my life at risk. Because I did get such customers. When I'm as a customer, potential something. So it was difficult to run that business, and I had to shut it down. Before it could even pick up.
So you had a handful of clients and now your business is closing down. Now back to square one.
Back to square one. That time my husband also got suspended from work.
So no income.
No income, both sides. So now plan B. Plan B ke eng. And main abara to disclose yeah. So he had some savings.
Yeah.
But then when you're not putting extra everything.
You depleting
and
the
my
funds.
husband orato spoilana.
Yeah.
He doesn't care for he'll just go and buy unnecessary things. And when we're wondering, do we still have yeah, so kanga sebete kamutisha yeah, exactly how much do we have? Because we are running low. And he told me, 2,000. And that was back in 2014. 2,000, what can I do with 2,000? Can I please have that 2,000? I want to open another business.
Didn't you ask for business?
Another business. Go harabo. So I went to go harabo. I want a potential. Okay, this place, it doesn't have a close by tech shop. So rereka ko khole, maroto, dilo, essentials. So I took that 2,000 kayo stock, open a espaza shop. Okay. In his house, in his home, yeah.
Okay.
So like a spa shop. That was my second business.
You've been around.
So business as spa shop, it was so beautiful. But yet demanded because now you have to save it all. You have to if it you have to wake up and collect them fresh and then all those. It was so nice running a tech shop. I was even able to buy Christmas.
Yes,
yeah. So December, towards 2015, business, tech shop. It was running so smoothly.
Yes.
Because there was now competition close by. I became pregnant with my second daughter now. Oh. So now my body chase another baker. So I'm like, dude, now I'm going back home. Yes. Can you baker? That was the end of it. That's how my tech shop business fell.
Because of you, Mashabela.
I gave away maternity and then I want next. Lina, what were you guys doing?
Hi, Bo. Now pregnant, family.
That was the most difficult time.
Yes, I know.
Because my mother was not having it. She wanted me out of her house.
Oh.
She wanted me to go and be independent.
Because I was serious.
Yeah. So now I have to I can't depend on her anymore. It was like a burden. She has girls, children. Everyone has
so everybody
it's a lot. Yeah, it's like now and it's a whole stress for her. She's not working.
Yeah. I
send you packing. So I'm like, mom, I cannot next. I have nothing, literally. I remember I was so hurt this other day. My dad told me, I wanted her to have a word
with your mom.
Yeah, with my mom. Where will I go? I'm not working. Sasa is not enough. My dad, his response to me was it's a my born.
So they agreed.
It's like, I was so shattered. I was so shattered. I was like, Kurvela, this is it for me. Karai, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. It got my mother angry.
Yeah.
That now I'm refusing to vacate her house. Because I didn't understand why would you want me. I rely on you. I'm not planning.
Yes.
She was like, I remember this other day, I was just relaxing. When you're not working, the first thing you do was how I clean a jarata, make sure everything is clean, and then about 10, you're normally done. And then you just lie on the bed or either and TV guys when you're not employed. Yeah, they team.
Yeah, and I say, you know.
TV all day. So I went to my room and I just lie down. Mama can quack a lot. Out. What did I do? Out. She wanted me to pack now and go.
So on the spot.
On the spot. It got physical. I was so shocked. It was the first time like I saw my mother like that. It was like a demon came and took over her and started attacking me. And I didn't understand. I was so confused. I don't know what happened. My mother fought with me. She beat me up. And I was trying to push her back, and it looked like now I'm fighting with her.
Yes.
I remember I'm trying to push her away, and then then it was we fought.
Wow.
I got scratches here. I was so terrified. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know. So my mother, and she at my control.
So come on,
I'm still in my room.
Yeah.
And then during that time, I received a call because they keep one of their optometrists one phone a lot. Can you come to the interview now?
Yeah.
Now, yeah, like in 30 minutes, we want to see you. I was such a mess.
You're bruised.
I'm bruised. I'm hurt emotionally, mind. I was not okay. I didn't even bath. I just changed. Got taxi. I wanted to break down. I'm like,
hold yourself.
Hold myself until I go. My mother didn't even tell her what I she probably thought because when I left the like company kids like a gate and then no, she was worried or what's my vele? Like I don't know what was happening, but I didn't tell her where I was going.
Because now you didn't even say goodbye or anything.
I didn't say goodbye. She thought and I'm gone.
Yeah.
And it's a like bag.
Yeah.
So I can feel like interview room, optometrist. I'm shaking, I'm stressed, scars, fresh wounds. My eyes are literally red. I think the guy who I'm interviewing now, this person is not okay. Why should I give you this job? They always do that in interview.
Yeah.
Why do you think you deserve?
Yeah, because there's other people. What makes you special?
Yo.
And what was your response?
I literally that question make you feel like this guy is trying to insult me. Can't you see? Can't you see I need this job?
Yeah.
That's how I got my second job.
Yeah.
Got Toma Bereka at the optometrist as a receptionist.
So now your mom is not kicking you out.
Yeah.
So now sharp. Because at least you're able to provide.
It was a relief also on her side.
Because now she's not working, You look, no amount of excuse. We can't make any excuses for not supporting our children in their dreams. But at the same time, we need to be considerate of our parents. They do get stressed out, they get stressed out, and in the process, they can see horror. I want to know, depression, stress. Yeah. I need to do something about it. Every action that a mother does or makes, any decision that they make, it's not because of hate, but it's purely coming from a good place. Although sometimes we do make wrong decisions. That's why it's very important to think thoroughly before you make a decision that is concerning your child. Because if you make it based on emotions, it's often not the right decision. So now you are working.
I'm working a few months, Nyana. Bear in mind, they said I must go. So I know I literally have to. So, but I don't tell them. Okay, now I think I can be ready to go. And then, because now the conversation is different, we're no longer fighting.
Yeah.
And I go to my mom and I ask her, can you while I go and create my own path.
Yeah.
When I'm ready, I'll come and pick them up. But don't worry, I'll support them. Because
so
they're always worried about that part.
Hey, where's the man?
You see, so now it's difficult. You have bana kontlung, you have yourself, you still have transport and other things. We have salary one, we need to divide.
Yeah.
So during that process, I had to create a system, or you know what, it's fine if I don't eat. Let me eat once a day and then save so that I can so that I can be able to build my children a home. My main concern was building a shelter for my children so that when they come and move in with me, they have their own rooms and stuff like that. So
not because you want to, but eating once a day. And you know, when you eat once a day, you can literally eat a meal at 20 rand and you think, that's it for the day.
So neki develop body I can lunch breakfast, lunch and supper around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. And then when I arrive go room,
you are full.
I just bath, I sleep. Next morning, every day, same routine. I send money home, save, send money home, save. As long as can I transport. So I managed to save like a lot of money. I wanted to build, remember. I think around 20, I got a job got 2016. I think around 2018. My initial plan was I wanted to build, save the funds.
Yes.
But then, let me tell you something. My boss, the boss where I was working, he's the type of a person how would you like inspire, like he always do business talks. What can you do to do this? So I got the motivation from there. So I got no man, this little money that I have, how can I make it work for me? Then that's where the idea of having a shop go Beresford came about. So he always talked about you need to solve a problem. You understand? Make a business that will come and solve a problem for someone else. So I thought of my town and I thought, this town, what can I bring to this town? And then Gabon, okay, there's this, they do this. But then Agona cleaning, or a one-stop shop.
On cleaning detergents.
Yes. I said, how about I bring all the cleaning materials in one place so that, but to they buy bulk, they're gonna come and instead of them buy to collect, they can come here and buy everything and they are good. And then it like name Ben, I was like, I'm doing this. Kabatlana shop. Takaya spaces in this scam. Like literally a passage. Hey, this house is so big. It was literally a passage. This other guy, Kabalela Lena, Wali India, Parki Pranit, this is what I want to do. And he understood, and then I don't know, it's fine. I can give you this potion so that you can come and work. I think I heard about 40K or something like that. Okay, shop. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to work as a receptionist, and then I am going to have a shop on the side. And then my salary will help paying rent and stuff like that, and the shop will also generate income. Okay, great. That's a great idea. So, got my Joe's got the stock or in got shop the chemicals, the materials, stuff like that. And in my mind, I thought I literally used everything. stock. Like I used
everything. It's gonna come back.
Yeah,
anyway.
Because I calculated, I even noted everything down.
My profit is this much.
I'm gonna sell it 60 rand. So it means I'm going to get 100% profit,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to be sold out, and then I'm going to take that money and I'm going to pay rent.
The excitement of starting a business, eh? Without thinking about things that might happen along the way, because you're only focusing on the profit. When you start a business, you're like, profit. I'm going to make money. I'm going to be rich. You are forgetting that, hey, it might not always be the case. And in her case, yay, guapeta. Yeah.
I'm going to make 100% profit and then take the money in your stock and then
rich aunt.
It's easy. I can do this. I remember calling my cousin this other time, telling him, my cousin was like, "No, girl, you can't. You need to have at least 6 months rent in advance so that." He doesn't want me to. Young too, can do this. Phela shop le ibalulekile lapha town. There is no way. I got a shock of my life.
Yeah.
I took my mother, I put her a shop, shop while I am busy working as a reception. Every day I phone her, how was everything? No sales. John. Hey, day one is yeah. Day two, still no sales. I'm like, there's something wrong they're doing. How can a whole shop it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. Day 3, no sales. Day 4, no sales. Are they going or badlalangam? I had this man who was shoot a buy. Something must not.
Yeah. Let me go.
So I had to sit down and be like, it's either I close that shop because it's not working. I continue to work, or I leave my job as a receptionist and focus on my business. Which one is it? Because
and it's not an easy decision.
Yeah.
Because here you're getting money guaranteed, but here you're not too sure.
But then the reason why I'm not sure is because I thought maybe they're doing something wrong. It's either by Ivala. Because I know my mom sometimes she doesn't take it seriously.
She got a name.
So I thought that's what I thought. It's either a guy on time or she leaves early or she's not taking me seriously. So I was like, you know what, let me leave here and I'll go and focus on my business because I know this thing can work. Because I had that feeling with I see it working in my mind. But now, so I don't understand. I quit my job and I went to the shop to focus on selling. Yay.
Zakala.
I'm feeling like shop.
First day, you're excited.
I'm in person. Post lady. You know that post lady vibes.
I'm even on the negatives. You're thinking only positive vibes.
Yeah. Hi, is this a toilet? Toilet. Hello, this is my shop. You take what's going to happen here?
Yes.
Day 1, day 2, day 3. Hey, month end phela patala rent.
Now
but give me advertise. I'm taking every advice phela. Yenza ama pamphlet. Ngikhumbula ngithetha imali. I think it was about 2,000 rand or something. Your printer ama pamphlets. Momo, I gave out everyone ama pamphlets at town.
Yeah. Handing them out thinking ayibazoza kusasa.
Mangitshayisa ngithola ama pamphlets amagcwele phansi bawanyathelile. Yo imali yami. All down the drain, and now I can't go around picking them up.
So you know, you can't give them again because they already, they're already messed up.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hi.
So clearly, business is not working.
It's not working.
What goes on in your mind? Because it's a scary situation.
Yeah.
Where you are now asking yourself questions. Was it a good idea to leave my job?
Yeah.
is this going to work eventually?
It wasn't.
It's a bit too late to go back and
yeah,
say I need my job back.
Working.
So where to from here?
You see, so I was ready to close shop.
Yeah.
I think in September, because I opened in July, July, August, September.
2 months away.
Yeah, there's nothing I can remember. I used every fund.
Awusana
mali ngiyoqhubeka ngani business. So I was ready to close shop in September 2018. Isaqala nje. I remember, like I was ready to, mingazi ukuthi this month ayokugcina. I can't. Then I received a call from someone. I don't even know him. He says, hi, can I please speak to Lerato? Got your call from my cousin. He told me that you are doing chemicals, what. I wasn't manufacturing. I was buying and reselling. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So he came to, I could say he's the one who gave me hope. Yeah. Because I was ready to close shop. Yeah. So he told me, listen, I know how to make chemicals, so I need to come and see where we can go, because I also want to explore other things. I was like, I don't even know him. But something in me just said, okay, I trust my cousin. So my cousin cannot refer me to someone
that is dodgy.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
is dodgy. Yeah. So I had hope. So, okay, so how do we do this? Because I wasn't manufacturing. And no, don't worry, I'll tell you what you need. Yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. So I know,
yeah. So here you are thinking I've got an investor, that you've got a problem. Yes. No. You're broke as hell. You know,
he said, no, you need at least materials. I'll drive down there as long as you can get everything that I'm gonna write it down for you, and then if you want me the money, I'll buy the material and then I'll come and then this is a producer from your house. Yeah. Sure, how am I going to do this? I go to my mother and I tell her, I have this situation, I'm gonna have to borrow money from you. Borrow money. Ay, mama mwata. Who's that? Yamazi.
Where?
Ukfonela njani. I stories langa. Yes. Hi, dead end. What's I don't know. I go to my dad and I tell him my situation. There's this guy uzozalana nimthumela imali udinga 10,000 and then this and this and that. My father was like, yo, imali ngiphethe yokugcina la kimi. So angina next mangathi I'm on pension. I second yeah, what if siyariska and then I lose it or so lan. My conference umuntu wesonto my church he's worried about that. I was like, no, Dad, this is going to work. So once the seventh, every month I'm going to give you 1,000 rand trying to repay you. For as long as Agata Lonia exists, I am going to give you 1,000 rand every day. Yeah. I think that's how I captured my dad.
Yeah, he's thinking you're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you give it to me, that time I lost my 40K.
And you're promising someone that you will actually make their money more. That's 40K. Guys, taking risks out there really helps. You really need to take risks out there. Otherwise, you take that leap of faith, make it happen. You'll be sitting somewhere now, but interviewer saying, hey, this is the person or next to where she is right now. Yeah. So manje we are with dad.
My dad believed in me. I don't know. Maybe it was God. I thank him for that day because he is the reason we are all here today. Yes. He gave me 10K. Yeah. What's why I kept it? My phone guy, what's it transfer? I'm transfer. What's okay? Say it's a Friday. What's sharp? Sangakhulumi. Friday, are you on the way? Yes. Around 9 in the morning. Looking at counter, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ngabo 1, bazobe bala. Ngabo 1, yam-check. Are you on the way? Yeah, we're on the way. Yeah. Around 4. Are you? Yeah, I'm on the way. Don't worry. See 8 ebusuku, he's still not there. Yo.
Imali yabantu. Yo.
Depression. Ngavela ngagula. It's when it's getting dark ne. Ngavela ngayolala. Umama wami ezazongicheck.
Urubani 10,000. Do they even know what's happening?
They know. I usually all expect. Yeah. I said, no, I'm on the way. Don't worry. Yes. 10 o'clock. Guys, still not there. Yo. Guys, saying give up. It's fine. Yeah. Lucky enough. And the guy, he was just held up. I don't know what was happening. He was just not honest with me. So he came around 11 p.m. The relief.
Here he is, with your material.
Yeah, with my material. Because another thing, when you were buying stock from someone else, complain, you are not able to they mess up with quality and stuff like that. You're not our man defend or not. So the guy came and we produced quality products. I think that's when like the revival came back. Bishop breather. Like CPR.
So he resuscitated the business. It was just about it was on life support. You just literally needed to plug out the machine. So now you manufacturing this 9 multi-purpose cleaner. How do you come to saying ngifuna create a multi-purpose cleaner?
Okay, so no guys, I think for like a year, 28, for like 1 year. It didn't last long. Our relationship didn't last long. But then I think everyone comes in your life for a reason. So I also thank God for that whole lesson. Because I cannot talk about Yakgona without
mentioning him.
Yeah,
because
he's the one who came and gave us CPR and then went. I appreciate each and every person that played a role. So we separated, and then now my husband came in in 2020, because it only lasted for a year. In 2020, that's when I started to work with my husband. Siyaqala, producer. I also want to attend some training to learn more about how to do
manufacture products.
Sahamba. Sayagusida siyofuna funding or any assistance, but we have this product, we produce this product, and then they there's hope here. Then they took 4 of our products by implemented the product so that it can be of good quality and up to the standards.
So to improve it in a way,
Isida also played a role.
Yeah.
It gave us confidence.
Associated Nebosida. You know, you're talking to people and saying, you know, type of thing. So now go get ni help from a seed. Then going forward.
So after Sida CPC Limited, I think they popped at around 80K or something like that. Just so to
assist you guys. Yes.
So after the Cedar thing, that's when my husband started to like promote multi-purpose. The reason why he promoted it more, it was because in our shop, people would come and be like, they would be interested in, like when they come back, they come back for you. And other product, not so much. So we saw that, okay, there's a potential here. And then he started to go out. Taxi rank, I promoter, go there. Abuya nama positive leads. Abuya like abantu babuya but yo there's this other guy Ramon ko renkeng yeah o re tle mo gona le sepa se yellow sepa se la sa gona yeah so gonna tile eng okay it's fine. Everyone would come back
wanting the
multi-purpose. Yeah. So nekenal this other customer yaka nasareki multi-purpose and anareka tile cleaner.
Yes.
So that woman ufitlhile ko shopong a batla tile cleaner, a crowd tile cleaner is not there. And remember, we're not making so many sales. So now you try to make sure she must live with something.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm like, you know what? There's this product. It's gonna work even much better than the tile that you're looking for. And then she was like, no, are you sure? And I was like, yes, please try it, and then you let me know.
Yeah.
Then I started. Oh, mind you, my husband is still out there. Arekisa kodi ranking demonstration.
Yeah.
Then matubabuya with testimony. So what? Hey, this thing. What's why my pillows? Nakinal blood stains. Yakgona. Okay, it's fine. And then that woman came back. I think maybe a week later. She wasn't coming to buy. She just came to just give me feedback about the product that I gave her. Yeah. And then she said to me, yo, Wanaga, man, what's this product? Yakgona. Like, it's not cleaner. Come on, tell like a paddy my white.
Yeah.
Guy, check out a regular most of whom. Oh, come on, I gonna get lots of Dijana. Come on, I gonna. Oh, I tell Wanaga. Accept or I can tell Nick it or I own. I'm purpose. I know some put you all along. Yeah. I there at the man. So, I was alone in that shop. And then I started to collect every feedback from everyone. Yeah. They come back for this product. They use the same word to explain how good it is. So there is no way a person can come back and say this thing without saying Yakgona. Yes. So I was like, they're trying to tell me something. Yes. This thing Yakgona. Yeah. Why don't we just brand it, rename it Yakgona? Yakgona multi-purpose. Because it was Agata Lonia multi-purpose. And Agata Lonia is not that statement. Because Agata Lonia is a difficult name. Yes. You know? My names are difficult. Lonia. So I think that day, that moment, that's where Yakgona was born. It was born on that day. It was around December, I think. Yeah. My husband came back from street walking on the street. Aboya, to go out. Yeah. And then I said to him, "Can we have a moment? There's something that I want to pitch to you. Can you tell me how it sounds like?" Because me saying it and saying it to you, I want to work feedback or Yakgona multi-purpose cleaner. And he was like, yeah, perfect. I love it. I love it. Yes, I love it. And then I was like, okay, what do we do now? Because we need to brand this out there as a brand. It's going to sell much better as a brand than just a multi-purpose cleaner. So we started working on the labels and stuff like that. The actual logo. Where is it? Yeah. Which you fought so much with the guy who nearly just decided the guy who made this label. Yeah. I don't even know where he is now. Yeah. We fought. You know why? Because he is a designer. I come to him, I approach him and say, like, can you design me a label? It must be like this, popping colors. And then he's like, you don't know what you're looking for. What is popping? What is popping and color? And then he designed, and then he present, and I'm like, I'm not happy. This is not it. And then he goes, he design, he submit, and I say, hey, what do you want? I want nice. I want it like when it's there. It must be cold but hot. You know, misty but sunny. You know, that's what you're looking for. Impossible. He goes, he try, and then he's like, he was getting impatient. Like, when I don't even know what you want, you can't even explain what you want. Yeah. I don't even have that picture. I just thought maybe he designed, when he present, I'll see it, and then. Yes. But every time when he submits, it was just not working. Hey, I talked on for a while. Hani is busy working on the label. behind my back.
So you're busy calling him, he's not answering you.
Now I'm thinking, because very nearly December, we're enjoying Christmas. It's like a 2020, enjoy festive, festive mood. I think around the 26th or something like that, he delivered the actual label. And I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yes.
This is what I want. He gave me what I wanted.
Yeah.
And then I paid him once.
That was it.
And that's all he wanted, because he wanted to deliver so that I can pay him.
And never ever has he spoken to you again since that day.
Yeah, I never spoke to him after.
And I wonder, wherever you are, Siyabonga, ne? We don't know where you are, but hey, you created a very powerful brand because this is all your work. So Siyabonga kakhulu, although she irritated the hell out of you, but definitely this really
he was very patient.
He
was trying to get in my head.
Yes, this matches our bottle. We couldn't have thought of anything else other than this brand here. So this branding that you created is really amazing. So Siyabonga, wherever you are. So now you create the brand 2020, 2021 kwenzakalani.
2021, after Christmas and New Year, it's 2021 now, so we're back to work. And I tell my husband, like, I go to printers, but how it looks like on a bottle. So we're already using a 1 liter bottle for Agata Lonia's multi-purpose. Yes. So now we just wanted to change the old label
branding to
the new.
Yes.
Yo, it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yo,
your own brand.
My own brand. Like
looking at it and you're like, hey, bro. This is mine.
Yeah. I shoot the photo and I said,
yeah.
I said, this is so beautiful. I said, social media.
Yeah.
I said, status, the pay, caption, become a reseller, make 100% profit. Yakgona multi-purpose cleaner, it can do this, can do that, and that. And I post.
Yeah.
Social media. Yakgona. What do you mean? Now I have to like face the real world now. I want to
and people are mean.
It's been
people are mean.
People are like, hey, the nerve of this lady. Why would you say Yakgona? Why didn't you use English name or something like that? Everyone had their own opinion.
Yeah.
And when everyone had their own opinion, some other people were actually interested in knowing, what do you mean when you say it can?
Because remember, you must have some sort of reaction on anything that you post.
Yeah.
If you don't have negative,
it's either positive.
But you must have some sort of reaction, and whatever reaction you have, it simply means there is something to it, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Because the more people say negative things, there's that one person that says, Aibu, let me give it a try.
Yeah.
You know, this whole thing.
Yeah.
So they're inquiring, man.
So now they want to know, they're interested, they want me to explain what does it do, and then I explain to them. So now but it an interest. It's also like by a repost, by a reshare. Others are talking mean, others they want to know, they're coming to my inbox, they want me to tell them information. I remember this other day, my post went viral. And I had left my WhatsApp link, so they went to that link. Now they came from Facebook to my WhatsApp. Yeah. They all want to try this product at the same time.
That goes without saying, Guti. We have an economy that is, people are not working.
Yeah.
The unemployment rate is very high in South Africa, guys. For someone to see an ad like that and saying, "Zoithatha risk and pay imali," and that's why people get scammed. Lucky for us, as long as it's scammed because Yakgona was legit. But it just shows Guti, there's a lot of people out there, but they don't get it because so you don't know where to go and what to do. Mauti, money
in like everywhere. Yo, abantu bafuna so. Sisi, abanye bayafona. Uyibonile imali. Uyamthumela. Yo, guys, remember this whole thing is also new to me.
Yeah.
I'm a system in place whereby I know how to receive orders.
Yeah.
I don't even know I supply my boxes because
you had a handful.
My husband had to go. I dumpster. My box. I reshape her. As the size that we wanted. Our fage lapho.
Yeah.
But still it wasn't enough. ama-order wangena maningi. Guys, I had this limited number of, it's like, let's say, for example, une stock or 10 boxes, uyathengisa, and then 10,000 people come at once, they want to buy, and sebabhadalile. Hi, a happy day turned. it wasn't.
You should have been excited because of the man, but it was not happening. Because now,
wasn't ready for them. I wasn't. I don't want to lie. 2021 in the I think it was around January, somewhere there. I wasn't ready for them. These people, they are many. First, we are manufacturing. Melu package. Melu attend the shop. Melu hambe your stock. Melu attend them. How are you going to do that? One man show.
Now you have to employ people now.
And others are calling now. If you're not responding, they are calling now.
Hey, type of thing.
So now it looks like now I'm a scammer because a person has deposited money and I'm not responding. And it's not like I'm not responding, I'm a boom. I don't have time. I'm stressed, I'm confused. A lot is happening on my side.
And then she decides to switch off her phone. By the way, guys,
I switched it off.
She switched off her phone. I was one of those people that had ordered and I'm telling now. Phone off, and like I'm is scammer.
I had a nice stress, but I had a nice stress.
So phone off, rejuvenate a bit.
Yeah, like I didn't know what else. Like, God, what are you trying to say or do? What kind of a blessing is this? It doesn't feel like a blessing.
Yeah, because it's like a burden more than a blessing,
It was. I'm a scammer, in 2 weeks, she's not responding to me. But I'm a screenshot.
Guys, we were in a group, Singaga in a group. Madam Vivi here, talking, bomb after bomb, and people are like, very right, these people are scammers. Guys, I was mad because I thought to myself,
and you had every right.
Guys, I was the worst customer ever. And mind you, she was very patient with me. She was really, really patient. She gave me a call and she was like, hey, dude, I'm going to deliver. Believe me, I'm going to deliver. I'm trying my best to say I'm manufacturer lana. We are better. Isn't Azambi right?
Azambi right, I had a lot of orders to deliver. I didn't have resources. I didn't have a transport. I didn't have a car. So every time when I had to near Joburg in your stock, I hire out. And more hire out, I have charge. Beresford to Gauteng, it's about 4 to 5 hours. Every hour it's 1,000 rand, guys. Yeah, so I had to pay around 5,000 rand or more. It depends what to IP transport. And your e-track Yakgona, it can only take a limited number. I had a huge orders. It was not even 1,000 boxes. It was probably more because it took me 3 months for ama order one January. 3 months.
Because in March I remember you saying, "Hey, finally." The backlog is over, guys. Finally.
And I also thank God, we would see all these people, they were also patient with me. All they wanted was a stock or not a refund. Because that's why I feel like it was a funding from God. Though they were angry and they were not angry that they want refund. They were angry that they wanted stock. They also, yes. And it also meant something to me, would see how can someone wait for 3 months to receive their order, whereas they could have gone somewhere else. What's happening on their side? And it also got me interested to know exactly what kind of a business am I getting into. So I get to realize, there is more. There is more that I still need to do.
All that, she doesn't have a system she introduces an incentive system. And that incentive system, sonke sayifuna le mali. Hey, yithi labaya, yamhlula nayo. Guys, so talk about the incentive system. What happened there?
I don't even know what is incentive from the beginning. Remember?
I
just had a customer but incentive.
And
then I
like,
go on Google, what is incentive? What is incentive? Then young Jen saw incentives. I was like, okay, it's fine, we're gonna have incentive. But I was not even sure how it's
going to work.
It's going to work. Notebooking, palapans, okay, this person ordered this but it's not working.
It was too much of an administration.
It wasn't working. That's when I realized, you know what? Instead of me creating all these unnecessary incentives, why not create mali?
Yeah.
Buy a box. I mean, sell a box and get
money.
your money then. Because I don't have administration on my side to be dealing with you after math or what do you call it? I didn't have that because I had a lot of people coming in, and I didn't even have a computer somewhere where nothing. I was only just using my phone. That was the only technology device that I was using.
So after the incentive situation, we then got the distributorship.
Yeah.
And that's where we are today.
Yes.
Distributorship, because people didn't understand how it's going to work, but it was the best thing that could have happened to all of us who were affiliated with Yakgona. To this day, I'm pretty much grateful for the distributorship that was created by this wonderful company.
Yeah.
So now distributorship comes on board.
Yeah, so now I'm no longer alone. I'm working with, there are people who are just coming in, giving suggestions. Because they could see that this can work, but everyone has their own opinion. I remember we'd have chat groups up until I don't know what time. Like just listening to people's suggestions and stuff like that. And that's where we developed a system whereby we could say, okay, so let's have because I'm the main member, let me create a system for distributors, and then distributors can have their own resellers. So that distributors can make money, because distributors, I take them as online branches.
Yes.
They don't need to have physical stock. I'm the one who has stock. All they do is that they use their contacts or they use their resources to find customers which are resellers, and then bring them to me, and then I supply the product to their resellers. Yeah. So we developed that, and it worked out perfectly. Yeah.
And here we are today.
Yes.
We now have a very successful distributorship. We are already at about 100 and... It's about 100 and something.
I'm not sure about numbers. I know we are so many.
We have 100 and something distributors. We do take distributors every year. However, we do have a limit. The next take of distributors is going to be our last take. However, we're not saying people should relax and say, I'm not working because I've got a code. If you do not utilize your code properly, you will obviously have your code revoked. And our distributors are very much aware of that. It has been an amazing journey for me as well. We grew this brand together. This woman right here is not a selfish person, guys. You know, the word selfish does not exist in her life. She had an opportunity to take the brand to major retail stores, and she chose not to do that. She's been approached a couple of times, and she said, I'm not interested. I want to share the piece of bread with my fellow sisters and brothers. And that is why we are here today. I'm sitting here today. I'm a proud distributor of Yakgona. I'm making money every day in the comfort of my own home. I also do have my own branch where people can just walk in just to alleviate the pressure from the company. It is also in your hands to say, Nami, ngifuna ukuba distributor Yakgona. Nami, ngifuna ukuba reseller Yakgona. Awudingi imali engako, 650. Actually, to start ukuba a distributor after being a reseller, because we've got a lot of you guys who are reselling our products and in a potential. Outdinging is even nemali, because you can in actual fact start advertising, get orders, and use that money to register as our distributor. Umungena mali kodwa unezandla, unengqondo, une ambition. it is very much possible for you to just become a distributor yethu ngokuthi nje uvele nje uregister and make a payment that you need to make, and that's it. If you're a reseller, please do refer people, recruit, so that you can pave a way for yourself to becoming a distributor. Kumnandi kwa Yakgona, guys. Nisibona nje siyakulowa. Ngiyasho ukuthi akusiyithi iyakhona. I'm truly inspired, and I'm inspired by someone who's way younger than me. Kodwa mangimbheka ngibona a lot from her because she has done so much. She's done so much nje as an individual. Kunabantu, thousands and thousands of people out there abathi ngiyasurvive namhlanje ngiyadla namhlanje. It's because of Yakgona. And there was no other way of ending this season without having her here on our show to share her story ukuthi ngibuyaphi neYakgona, and this is where I am namhlanje. So in everything else that has happened, amaphi amagama that you would like to say? What words would you like to say to us, to everyone, resellers, potentials, abakhona nabangekho abaseza, ungathini kubo, from a girl who comes from a small town in Beresford to a girl who lives in a suburban place in Gauteng?
Oh, you had to say that.
Yes, I had to say that. I can't just say elokishini, but I have to say kutukupi, exact levels. Okay. So, what would you say to the next person out there, Oti? You know what, bunzima? I don't know where to start.
Yeah, it's difficult, yes, but it's up to you. It's really up to you. Mm-hmm. You've got izandla, you've got ingqondo, eyes, uphelele.
Yes.
Use that.
Yeah.
Use that, or maybe consult. Sometimes consulting with God, ukuthi akufune akuthole ukuthi ungubani, what can you do? Akunike direction. It's very important. I think that's one of the things that I did in my life.
Meditate in the word.
Yes, in the word, and listen to it.
Yes.
So just do that. You will find direction. It's very much possible. Anything is possible. Yes. As long as you put your mind and your heart to it. Yeah. And we sebenzele. I still work. I might be a CEO or whatever. I don't even know if I'm a CEO or not because mina ngiyasebenza. Mangifika la ngithola kensana ngacleananga, I clean.
Yeah.
Mangifika ngale ngithola kune backlog, I do work. Ngiyashema kwekwa ngiyangena ngiyasebenza.
Deep inside. Yes. I remember you used to do a night shift ungalali.
Yeah,
hey guys,
I still do that.
Yo, I in the night shift angalali. Uthi mawuthi ukhuluma naye the following day ulele. You know, you have to do damage control because at the end of the day ngeke sihlale singaphenduli because ulele. But ekugcineni sila sikhona namhlanje because of her.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you. We really appreciate it. I want to say this from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of all the distributors, consultants, employees. You started as a one-man show. Today, you employ a lot of people. 21, so to speak?
I think it's 22.
22 people that you employ, you know, namhlanje, from just being a one-man company.
Yeah.
22 homes have bread today because of you. 10,000 other homes have bread today.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Do you understand the change and the impact that you've had in people's lives?
Yeah.
You are an amazing person. You are definitely an angel incarnate, I must say. There is no other way to explain this brand or to explain you without actually explaining the brand or without, you know, including the brand. You have made us who we are today. We are comfortable in our own homes, finances, everything, because you chose to share the piece of bread with us. And in so saying, on behalf of everyone, siyabonga. Thank you so much for waking up one day and saying, ngifuna ukushintsha impilo zabantu. You had a choice to take this somewhere else and make millions uhleli ekhaya. But you saw the need and say, angeke ngithi akunamsebenzi eSouth Africa, let me create lo msebenzi loyo. Let me be the change I want to see. We really appreciate you. And in so saying, as much as you've got a gift for me, we also have a gift for you.
Oh, you do.
We also have a gift for you. And we would like to, you know, give you a gift. Sikboni suguti siyak appreciate her as the mother of this brand. You have been truly amazing. The people that came to the show, they meet you and they're like, they expect to me, you're so uptight. you know, but this person, that's why the brand Ipila because umnikazi wayo uyaphila, and we are very grateful for that. You're an amazing woman. uNkulunkulu akusisize now ukuyele phambili. We want to see decades and decades and decades of success kwa Yakgona. Thank you guys for joining us. Please join us after the break as we hand over our gift to our CEO. Welcome back. You know what? I cannot explain the level of excitement I'm in right now. I'm ecstatic. Guys, you have no idea. I am so happy to be in studio joined by this powerful woman. And we would like to hand her this wonderful gift. This is a plant. You know, we could have given you flowers, but flowers wouldn't have had the meaning that we wanted to what we wanted to say to you. You know, we wanted to use this as an indication of our appreciation to you and what we see you as. You are the root of this company. Without you, there wouldn't have been this company. We would like to give you this plant to plant it in your home. Continue to water it every single time. Grow it to greater heights. We are saying, you have planted a tree. You have planted a flower in people's lives. Continue watering it, making sure that it gives out more and more branches and it grows much more than it has. So this is a very powerful symbol you have planted in our lives. And we would like for you to continue watering that plant that you have planted in our hearts, in our souls, in our homes, in our backs. We are able to say, all because you chose to plant a seed. And that seed has now grown into this beautiful flower. Continue watering it for many, many more years to come. You are loved. You are appreciated.
So
and it's not only the flower that you deserve.
This is
But
so nice, guys.
we are also giving you this. There's goodies inside.
A cute little box.
So yes, the cute little box has goodies inside.
All right.
And these are for you. And this is from us, the family members. All of us. Okay? This is from us to you. We really and truly appreciate
Thank you so
You mean
much.
a lot to us. You have changed our lives.
Oh, should I pick?
Pick inside and see what we have bought for you. I'm sure you will love everything.
Yeah.
More than anything, of all the gifts we have given you, the plant has more meaning than anything else. And with time, I want you to look at this flower, even when the going gets tough, and say, I have planted a seed in people's lives and I must continue watering it. You must not let it wither, not even for 1 second.
Sure. Wow. Thank you so much.
We really and truly appreciate you. You have been an amazing person. Continue being the way that you are, and may God bless you, you know?
Thank you so much, Mom. It was such an amazing... I had so much fun. I can't believe.
You can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's like that in life, you know, things happen. You can't believe this is happening to you. I'm sure when you woke up to that 200 and something thousand in your account when we were all paid, you couldn't believe it either. You were like, hey, am I dreaming? You pinched yourself
It was a miracle.
times. But there was a reason why. And God could have given that money to anyone else. But He knew your heart. He knew you. And He knew that if I give it to this person, it will not only benefit one family, but it will benefit a whole lot of other families. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, we are family.
Thank you so much for coming through. It's been amazing. We are a family, guys. We are family. At Yakgona, no one stands alone. No. At all. We are like a bush. Guys, you need to understand that alone, you can't do anything. But together, we have the power to change the things we want to change, the things that we think will make us better as people or will make us better as a community.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for this season finale. Hoping to see you again for season 2 of Changing Lives with Yakgona. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and to hit the notification bell. This is your girl, Momo, all the way from Boxburg, and I'm still out here eradicating dirt and poverty all in one product. Hashtag
Yakgona.
I'm out.